You got a problem now, because you are revealing or you're uncovering somebody else's mess, somebody else's transgressions, which they were fine with living with, because men are lovers of darkness more they are lovers of light. Amen. And you try to bring it to the light. Well, you know, we've been talking about that, and we're going to fix that, and we're going to get the investigation. I love that part of the news. The investigators. We're going to go get it right. We're going to go ask the questions. Now get them cameras out of here. Oh, we trying to expose the sin. They close the door, get in their car real fast, trying to speed up, almost run over the investigator. Trying to get away, because the investigator is investigating and trying to get to the source of the problem. And usually the source of the problem is sin. Right. Oh, here's where the money been going. Here why the babies ain't got nowhere to live. Here's school is going down and they ain't got no scholarships because we spending money on trips and Louis bags. We got somebody shopping with the doggone. Oh, we ain't found the sin. And when you find the sin, especially not us. Oh, it's all. Or they always trying to come after us. No, crackhead, we coming after the sin. We coming after the problem. We're coming after the issue and trying to resolve it. But whenever you come in there trying to do that, watch it now. People get uncomfortable. People think you're wrong. People think you're out of line. You're doing this, trying to do us, the black people, wrong. You're trying to take us out. We can't never have nothing. Yeah, we can't never have nothing because you got this one in here doing everything but what they need to be doing. So they thought the problem was Rome. They thought the problem was Pharaoh. They thought the problem was Pilate. They thought the problem was the Roman soldiers. No, the problem is sin. So why do you think if the problem was something else, Jesus said, that's what I'd be fighting. That's right. He said, I could call a legion of angels down here and we can deal with this if that was the issue. But where did Jesus do the fighting at? One Friday on a hill called Calvary. That's where the fight took place. That's where the battle took place. That's where he rescued us at. But they couldn't see it because they were too busy looking at the problem, and not looking at the sin that he was dying for on the cross. Your biggest problem is sin. They wanted somebody to change the government. God sent somebody to change hearts and ultimately save sinners. Sometimes we want God to change what is around us while God is trying to change what is within us. Not changed by circumstance. Now God is the one that sent the circumstances. Not get this person out of my life. Now God is the one that allowed the person to come in your life. So they can tell you the truth, confront you in your mess, and not just walk off and leave you like y'all. Now God allowed the circumstance, God allowed the situation, because why? God is trying to get us to learn from what we are going through so that it does changes us from the inside out. Because either you're going to learn how to trust God through it, or you ain't going to make it through it. Because you're going to be trying to do it on your own. You're trying to overcome it on your own. You're trying to deal with the difficulty on your own. You're trying to deal with the challenges on your own without God. Ain't that what we talking about Sunday? Right. He says, I'm the vine, you are the branches, and apart from me, you can do nothing. You're not going to make it happen. Why are you baptizing, John? John 1, verse 25. They asked him and said to him, why then are you baptizing if you are not the Christ, nor Elijah, nor the prophet? Why are you baptizing? Now, here comes the controversy. Baptism was understood as an act of identification and cleansing. Gentile converts entering Judaism could undergo ritual washing as a part of their identification with the Jewish faith. Now that they're becoming Jews and now that they're converting to Judaism, they would go through a ceremonial washing or ceremonial bathing, if you would. But John is baptizing Jews, and that is offensive. Why are you baptizing Jews? They are already that. They've already been through the ceremony. They've already been through the necessary steps. But because John is basically saying you need cleansing too. You need repentance too. You cannot lean on Abraham and your inheritance. You cannot lean on your ethnicity, your religious heritage, your temple church membership. You need to prepare for the Messiah. Imagine somebody standing outside church saying, everybody come out of Bible study needs to get right with God.